It is 2025 and it is time for us to step into our most polished, put together, and classy versions of ourselves. In this video, I got 5 actionable tips that you can put into place right now that are super simple and easy ways that you can step into your most polished, put together version while also being on a budget. My name is Elise and I am so glad you're here, so let's get into today's video. Tip number 1 is going to be huge, especially for those of you who are moms. Y'all gonna want to make sure you get your body care together, okay? Mamas, my stay-at-home mamas. I feel like I speak a lot to my mamas because I'm a mom myself, and I just feel like I can totally relate with the life of a mom. I find myself having such a soft spot for really busy working women and mothers because I myself am both of those things. Please, please, please make sure that you are making sure that you're taking your showers every day. After I had my kiddos, I remember falling into this slump where I would literally be in my pajamas all day long. And I know it's so hard to say, yeah, you want to shower every day, but you are dealing with a baby that didn't sleep at night. You're breastfeeding. You're exhausted yourself. You have to take care of your house. It is so easy for you to fall into that slump where you're not taking care of yourself, and a simple shower just seems so difficult to do. You got to make sure that you work that into your routine and you are pouring into yourself. So even though you feel like crap, you don't have to look it too. I tell you this because from experience, I've lived it. When you wake up and you're in your bata or in your nightgown and you have that on all day long, your hair's a mess, you stink, you're just going about your day like that sets the tone for how your day is gonna go. It also says to you that you don't matter. And let me remind you, you do matter. Try to get a shower in. If you don't get a shower in right away, make sure that it's somewhere on your list of priorities for the morning. Start with your body care. Make sure that you know your legs are shaved, make sure your armpits are shaved, make sure that you have some lotion on. Start there. And even if that's the only thing that you're able to do that day to make sure that you are pouring into yourself and putting in some effort to look more polished, that's enough. Tip number 2, and it's something that actually took me a while to really accept, is wear clothes that actually flatter you. So being a mom of 2, something we need to remember is we need to make a conscious effort to find clothes that actually make us feel our best. For the longest time after having kids, I kept trying to squeeze myself into the same clothes that I was wearing before I had children, and it took me a while to really realize that I need to accept this new body that I've been given. My body is completely different now as a mom of 2 versus when I had no kids, and even as a mom of 1, I was able to snap back a lot quicker after my first versus my second. The longest time I was constantly trying to mold myself and kind of put the old clothes on that used to fit me perfectly and kind of mourning the body that I used to have. And while it's okay to sometimes feel a little bad about it, you can't stay in that place where you're constantly mourning what you used to have. You need to start embracing what you currently have and celebrating it because your body did something amazing. It is iconic. You're iconic. And if that means that you have to go up a size just to make sure that those jeans actually close properly and they look good on you, or if that means that you can no longer fit into like the little tight mini skirts because they just don't look right, that's okay. Part of feeling polished and classy and elegant and your best self is knowing that what you have in your wardrobe actually makes you feel good and actually makes you confident. This also applies to the people who maybe you're on a weight loss journey. Maybe you've lost a ton of weight. Maybe you're struggling because now your clothes doesn't fit you right. Maybe it's really baggy. You know, do you have to take your things to a tailor now? Is that what that looks like for you? Just so that you can feel like your clothes flatter you. Have you gained weight? Does that mean now you have to go up a couple sizes? It's all about finding new clothes that fit us and fit the journey that we're on and fit the direction that we're heading in. I'm really big on doing wardrobe clean outs. I've done a couple of them here on my channel where you guys see I'm just purging and I'm getting rid of a ton of stuff, because truly, if I have not worn something in the last 6 months to a year, I'm probably not gonna wear that thing. So things like Poshmark, putting them up for sale, things like taking them to the nearest thrift store or taking them to the nearest donation or women's shelter, whatever it is that I have to do to make sure that I'm purging and I'm always getting rid of things that just don't flatter me anymore, I'm gonna do that, because the things that I have in my closet, I want them to be intentional. I want them to be things that make me feel good. I don't need to be seeing my old size 2 clothes that I know I'm probably never gonna fit into again. It's just gonna make me depressed. I don't need to be in that headspace, you know? So I encourage you guys to make sure that you are starting this year, making sure that the stuff that you have aligns with you, the clothes that you have flatters you, and if it doesn't, you start to think about a plan that you can put into place to either sell the stuff that you have, donate them, or just slowly start to curate a style that fits you and flatters you moving forward. Tip number 3 is making sure that your clothes are presentable. This is something that is actually on my 2025 goals. I'm not even going front, I'm not even gonna hold y'all, because I can be a really lazy girl when it comes to making sure that my clothes is steamed and ironed. I actually loathe
loathe entirely
ironing. I don't like to do it. However, it's something that really needs to be done. I actually have a steamer now because I hate ironing that much that I just rather just steam things. It's a lot easier. Side note, lazy girl method would be just popping whatever item it is in the dryer and then it comes out brand new and you don't even gotta steam or iron it. But anyways, that's for the real lazy girls, just so you know. It is absolutely crazy what a wrinkled pair of pants or a wrinkled shirt or a wrinkled blazer does to your look. Like, you could have the most poppin' outfit on, but the minute it's wrinkled, it says to the world and really to yourself as well that you didn't care about your outfit. It doesn't matter if it's a quick like lounge set and we're popping out to do errands in it. Make sure that it looks presentable, make sure that it looks good. It makes you feel good when you know that you look good and when you know that you look presentable. When it comes to looking presentable, that just means putting your best foot forward, right? Staying ready so you ain't gotta get ready. So things like making sure that your hair is done. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all that you gotta have makeup on every single day, because however, doing your skincare every day, making sure that your clothes doesn't have any stains on it, doesn't have any holes on it, taking the extra time to iron and to steam your clothes so that you're not out here looking wrinkly. And same goes for your hair. You know, this doesn't mean that you gotta stop and do a whole blowout every single day. No, you know, but stopping for a second and saying, okay, wait a second, I got flyaways everywhere. I haven't run a brush through this hair in about 4 days. Let me stop for a second and let me do a quick little mom bun. Whatever it is that you gotta do, it's gonna take a few minutes out of your life, okay? But guess what? The reward is so much greater because it's putting effort into your overall look to make sure that you look good and to make sure that you feel good. Making sure that you are intentional about being presentable is huge. Ladies, y'all gotta make sure you have a maintenance routine, okay? And at first, the thought of a maintenance routine used to be very daunting for me because I used to think that meant that I had to go out and get my nails done, my feet done, my hair done, my eyebrows done, my eyelashes done. I don't even know if I got everything. I don't think I got everything there, but y'all get the point, right? The idea of a maintenance routine for me seemed so daunting and scary, and it wasn't until last year that I solidified what I like to call my womanly maintenance. I dialed it back because I'm like, wait a second, I'm not somebody who likes to go to the nail salon. I don't need to go to the nail salon every month. Let me just learn how to do this myself, and that's what I've been doing. I do my own nails now, and I like it because I can be as picky as I want. I can be as selective as I want because I'm the one doing it, and I actually find it to be very therapeutic. But anyways, going on a tangent, all of this to say, last year I started to tailor what a maintenance routine looks like for me. And there are some months that are going to be a little bit more expensive than others. And that's okay. You know, it's all about making sure that I am able to pour into myself every month with a set amount of things that really make me feel good, that put me in a position of staying ready so I ain't gotta get ready type of thing. I used to be somebody who only went to the nail salons when I had a special event coming up, and I started to feel like, wait a second, like, no, it doesn't have to be that way. I can have my nails done all month long if I want to. And I used to be the same way with eyebrows too. I used to feel like, okay, well, I'm gonna only get my eyebrows done because I got this important birthday coming up, or I got this anniversary coming up, or I have this special dinner that I'm going to. That's when I'm gonna put my best foot forward. That's when I'm gonna go the extra mile. And then I started to take that back and be like, wait a second, no, it doesn't have to be that way. My life is a special occasion, okay? I am alive. That is a special occasion. So let me treat it as such. This is going to be stuff that I'm going to work into my monthly routine, and if it means that I'm doing it myself, that's okay. It's still special. It doesn't matter as long as it's done. All right, just because I ain't going to the nail salon every month don't mean that my nails ain't popping. You know, I'm gonna still do my own nails and they gonna look good. Maintenance routines are all about defining what's important to you, what matters to you, what things can you do on a recurring basis that help you make sure that you are stepping into the best version of yourself. Do you like to get your hair done every month? Okay, cool, then do that. Can't afford it, then can you learn how to do your own hair so that you're making sure that that you're carving out time in the month to do your hair. Same with your nails. Are you somebody like me who doesn't like to go to the nail salon, however you like to have your nails done? Or, all right, so maybe you should consider finding a nail method that works for you and learning how to do that, mastering that craft. Are you somebody that likes lash extensions? Okay, well then go ahead and get your lash extensions every month. If you can't afford it, then find the lash kits that work for you. There are so many girls that do the at-home lash extensions and they look absolutely beautiful. I have done that in the past, but then I started to notice that that's not something that I find much importance with. I actually value just doing my own like mascara every day, and that's what makes me feel good. But if you're somebody who really likes to have your fresh lash set on, then do that. Figure out a way to either go to somebody or get it done yourself. We are living in times right now, you guys, where literally anything that you can get a service for, just about anything, you can just do yourself at home. Like even when it comes to waxing, if you would like to go to get yourself waxed but you ain't liking them prices, you could even wax your own self. Like I really love these times because we could be so self-sufficient and it's really great. There are so many ways for us to just implement and find a maintenance routine that works for us. Don't let social media make you guys feel like you have to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars every month just to look good. You don't have to do that. What you got to do is just make sure that you are finding ways to make sure that you got yourself and that you're looking good and you're feeling good within your means and within your budget, doing whatever it is that's going to make you feel like your best version. Do not downplay what accessories will do to your overall look. A good bag, okay, a good purse, a good pair of sunglasses. Oh my god, I love me a good pair of sunglasses. Let me tell you, that will step up your look so much. Easy. Let me tell you, I don't spend no crazy coin when it comes to sunglasses. Like I'm telling you, my most poppin' shades are from Amazon. They're like $10. I love to be bougie on a budget because that's what works for me. All of this to say, accessories and the right accessories are powerful, especially when it comes to leveling up how your outfit looks, making you look from basic to classy, making you look from okay to polished, and this person knows what they're doing. And let me tell you something, you don't And
Let me tell you something! Let me tell you something!
You do not need to invest a ton of money in your accessories in order to look good, okay? You can look good with that cute little bag from Shein. You could look good with them cute little sunglasses from Amazon. Don't get it twisted. So please, this year, take a second, look at your accessory game, okay? Listen, you can definitely invest, especially when it comes to like pieces that you're wearing all the time, so they're not tarnishing. You might want to get them of a better quality. Okay, cool. But even if you can't or you don't have the means to, I say this to remind you, you don't have to spend a lot of money to have some cute accessories that are going to level up your looks and make you look so much more put together. All right, you guys, we have come to the end of this video. Before I let you guys go though, I want to remind you, out of all these tips, the one thing that I want you to remember for this upcoming year is you matter, and it is time for you to prioritize yourself. It has been far too long of you just making sure that everybody around you is good while you are looking and feeling not your best. It is time for you to stop doing that and prioritize yourself. Pour into your cup. I hope that you have an amazing 2025, and I hope that you put these actionable tips into practice to make sure that you are feeling and looking your absolute best, your most put together, your most elevated, your most classy self, because you absolutely deserve it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't. I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. Happy New Year, and I will see you guys in my next video.